Many players keep searching for the best claw controls, but the controls which they get are not aligned in proper manner. There are multiple mistakes which players make, and they are not aware about. Watch this complete video. I'm sure it will provide you some valuable knowledge and understandings about managements of claw controls, and also what are mistakes which you should avoid while creating your own claw setup. So let's jump right into it. Overlapping of control buttons. This is one of the common overlapping mistake in this game. But this overlapping is visible to you. What about the hidden overlapping? Wait, let me explain what I mean. Have you ever seen claw controls like this? This is the best example of the hidden overlapping. In this game, overall control buttons are circularly designed, except few of them like map, player's names tag, etc. But workings of every control is perpendicular from all four sides. I mean, they look circular, but they work as a square-shaped button as shown in the clip. Hence, while creating own control, try to avoid arranging control buttons like this, as they can cause these kinds of problems. Other button may start working if you randomly touched at the corner, but players sometimes align both fire button like this to have a large area for shooting. Your fire button will work properly. It has no effect, but your accuracy get affected by this mistake. Wondering how? Well, the answer is very simple. Both fire button workings are different from each other. The left fire button has no aim movement if you swipe finger on it while firing, whereas the right fire button has aim movement while firing if you drag finger on it. In simple words, right fire button is used by thumb players who just play two finger, but nowadays even claw players use right fire button as a thumb fire, since it helps to improve various skills. Coming back to the point, suppose you use both fire button like this, and while spraying on the target, you swiped finger on right fire button. You will end up missing your target, and in case of close range, forget to survive if you missed your target. These were some mistake which you need to avoid if you are looking for a professional claw control. The upcoming guide is not actually a mistake. It depends on the players what they think about it. But in my opinion, everyone should adopt this solution to manage some space in your claw. In this game, on the basis of the events and situations, some control button get disappeared, and other useful control buttons appears by replacing them. Confused. For example, when you are in the vehicle, the prone, jump, and crouch button disappears, and some additional control buttons appears as on situation. Similarly, when you cook grenade, scope button disappears. So with help of all these things, you can manage few space in your control. You might familiar with this arrangement of cancel button at the same place of scope, as both of them don't appear at the same time. You can put this exit button close to jump and crouch, and the reason you knows, having grenade cancel at the same place of scope provide you advantage in situations like players sometimes release their grenades at random place, since they don't focus on cancel button because of place where it is located, or maybe because they don't get quick access to cancel button. I'm not mentioning everyone, but numbers of these people are not less. But if you have arrangement like this, then you just need a single click at place of scope button. You will not afraid about blowing of grenade close to you. Large numbers of players never focus on the position of bag button. They keep it somewhere beside joystick. To have access on the bag, you need to remove your thumb from joystick, which make you stand for a second. Normally it doesn't have any issue, but in some case it can cause problem if you have bad luck. And as a player of this game, you can guess by your own that what are the problems which it can cause. Let me know in the comment section. Guys, if you are watching till here, then please like this video and leave a lovely comment. Each likes and comment have a positive impact on the video. You should keep bag option at right side of the screen, so that you can have access to bag along with running, and also you can exit bag from the same side. The next concept which you need to understand is positionings of fire button. I mean, normally everyone use fire button with left index finger, which is common amongst players. It is a small thing, but have a huge effect on your gameplay. I will recommend you to keep your fire button at right side if you are right-handed person, because having fire button at right side will be too accurate as compared to left, since you can tap more faster, which further help you to use DMR or other tap shooting weapons more efficiently. Also, screen shake while tapping will be reduced significantly. Creators suggest you this because having a proper movement is one of the most essential thing in this game. Tapping on fire button along with strafing around opponent is not so reliable. Suppose you are using M16A4 and doing jiggle in front of opponent. Your jiggle will get affected by left fire button, and you'll lose your accuracy. But if you are a left-handed player, then you can stay on left fire button if you can manage with it. If you want your claw control to be at advanced level, then arrange weapon selection in such manner so that you can switch weapons quickly. because I have seen many players who reload in front of enemies. It happens because they don't get quick access to switch weapon, as they keep them like this. Switching weapon is a lot more better than reloading in front. Before we get into the final, an important part of this video, I want that you should know the importance about thumb fire in your claw control. As we discussed earlier about right side fire button, the advantages of thumb fire is same as that. You can tap faster and accurately, but thumb fire have some additional advantages. You can hold your device very well, and because of this you can use gyroscope more efficiently, which improves your aim and tracing accuracy. Also, you can utilize both fire button like me. Based on the scenarios, it provides additional advantages than the normal controls. But remember, the fire button, which moves your aim while swiping, should be used as thumb fire, not the other one. Till now we have discussed mistakes of claw controls and proper positionings of control buttons which suits you and makes you comfortable. Now we are on the important part of this video, because now I will explain you what is the perfect control and where should you place control buttons like crouch, prone, jump and scope. Proper placements of these buttons decides you are quick or slow player. The three most valuable control buttons are fire, crouch and scope. Therefore, your control should designed in such manner so that you can click these three buttons with three different fingers at the same time. Wait, let me explain what I mean. In this particular control, the crouch and scope button are together, and I want to stand and shoot that target. It looks slower because it requires to switch my finger from crouch button to scope, but in this second claw, these buttons are located at three different places, and I can click them together at the same time, hence it looks quick. But some people thinks that this is a fancy move, which montage creators do in military base C building. But this move doesn't invented for there only. If you have mastered this move, then it will help you at various place like you are behind small objects. Also, you can shoot through broken walls and similar places like this. Joystick position and sprint lock also affect your gameplay. That complete guide video is coming soon, but it is also a part of control. Therefore, let's know it in short. Never worry about the position of joystick if you are a first control player, because size and position in first control is just an illusion. It doesn't affect your gameplay and your movements, but it looks little odd on the screen if you have no perfect size. In my opinion, keep its size around 80 to 90%. The only thing which can affect your gameplay is the sprint button and its sensitivity. Sprint sensitivity minimizes the time to lock the sprint, but some player keep 100% in expectation of fast movement. 100% have some problem that we will see in detailed video. Till now you should know which is the perfect sprint sensitivity. In my opinion, 60% is the best. And keep your sprint button closer to the joystick like this. Don't only run for 2x speed trick and fast joystick glitch like fools. Understand its workings first and decide what you need and what you don't. If you have noticed my hard work in this video, then support me by a subscribe. After few videos I'll be back with detailed sensitivity guide, because everyone searches for best sensitivity. Thanks for watching.